Hey guys, my name is Sophie and I'm going to do a desk tour. I'm an illustrator and I'm working from home, and I'm also working from quite a small space, so I figured it might be interesting. I love watching things like this, so yeah, I'm going to get started. Let's go.
So the first thing that I use every single day is my Macbook Pro. This is the 2015 what am I talking about? 2015 year model, and I've had it since 2015. Before this I had the 2013 one, and this one is a million times better. It's the 15-inch one, which I find a perfect size because I can work at it happily at my desk, and also I can bring it to coffee shops and libraries and whatnot, and it's pretty portable. It was easy to bring back and forth to uni. The main software that I use on my computer is Photoshop and Illustrator, and sometimes InDesign on the odd occasion, and I use this through the subscription, which honestly I don't like. I preferred buying it. So a cheaper option, which I used to use before I got that, was Affinity, and I loved that. This is a little R2-D2 that my boyfriend got me from the Legoland in Denmark when he was working there, and he just sits right there. I also use hard drives. I do not like saving things onto my MacBook, so I save it onto external hard drives. For one of these is a 1TB one and the other is 2TB, and I love it. I use an Apple mouse, which I actually got from a junk store in Falmouth for £1. The guy didn't even know what it was. I told him it was a mouse, a computer mouse, and he was like, £1. So yeah, this was a good deal, and I also use it quite often, so I'm really chuffed with that one. I don't normally get bargains. And the tablet that I use is a Wacom Intuos Pro. It's the A4, which I think is a medium size, and I do like it a lot. I've had it for a few years now. I use it every day. I pretty much use it exclusively for my work, like when drawing digitally. And these are little nibs which are stored into the pen pot, which I quite like. I do really want a Cintiq or maybe the iPad Pro. I do want to be able to draw on a tablet. And talking of tablets, this is my iPad Air, which is I think 4 or 5 years old now, and I actually still use it every single day. I use it to check emails, I use it to open my to-do list for the day, and I also use it for Netflix, let's be honest. But I think, it's working, it does its job, but it's not perfect. It crashes quite often, and a lot of apps you can't actually use on it anymore, so its time probably is nearly up. This is my little daylight lamp, which I use for evening working, so my eyes don't hurt too much. And you can also see Jerry, my little plant, and some to-do lists. This is a monitor, which obviously it's a monitor. I don't know why I'm pointing out the obvious, but a monitor which I use to also work on. I plug my computer into it, my laptop, and these are some little books that I keep on my mantelpiece, which is right next to my chair. So just some little bits of inspiration. I love these postcards. I got those for Christmas from my granddad a few years ago. And I also have a few other little books that I look at, and I also keep my diary here as well, just so I remember to check on it every day. Along with those books, I have my little elephant. He is supposed to be a candle holder, a tea light holder, but I use him for pencil sharpenings. Not sure how he got that use, but he did. And next to him is a little owl my friend Barney made me, and I like him a lot, so he also gets pride of place next to my desk. And behind him is when everyone's going to judge me, because I keep some conkers there, and I've actually spread conkers around my room because I read online that they help stop spiders. I don't know how true that is, but I don't know. I believe everything I read, and I'm willing to try anything because I hate spiders so much. The phone I have at the moment is my old 5S. My iPhone 6S died a sad death, so I'm using my old 5S. I use it all the time for work. I always have it on me. I check emails on the go, and honestly, I don't really like this phone that much, but it's, in all fairness to it, it's lasted a lot longer than any of my other phones, and it's still running pretty well. And touch wood, it continues to run well until I decide to spend a lot of money on a new iPhone, because those things aren't cheap at the moment. This is a little lid I use for just a drinks mat. I put my drinks on it. It's kind of dirty and gross. And I have a little tea light. I love lighting candles when I work, and lately I've used this little tea light owl, and I put wax in the top of him, which smells of fresh cotton, I think, and yeah, it's lovely. It's meant to be for oil, but oh well. And then I also have a little pot of miscellaneous pens, which I don't keep in my pencil case, but I still use now and then, and scissors and whatnot. A bit messy, but oh well. And the only other thing I really have on the side table is my pencil case, which is just pencil case, pens, pencils. What else? I have a little heater, which I love so much because I hate being cold. And it's just such a nice little desk heater, and I sometimes bring it with me when I also work other places because, yeah, I hate being cold. I have a little laptop bag, which I bought when I got my laptop. It was quite expensive. I think it was about £50, but I'm so clumsy and this thing has done me well. It's waterproof and it's pretty protective, and you can also use your laptop in it when I'm out and about. And I also have my lightbox, which I also keep near my desk, not quite on my desk because, yeah, my desk is not that big. And let's be real, I also have a cluttery cupboard, which, I don't know, I always have to have something messy where I jam some stuff. My desk is from IKEA. I can't remember the name of it, but it wasn't that expensive. And it's quite big. It's a lot bigger than the desk I had before this, although the desk I had at uni was my favourite desk of all time, but sadly I can't find one like that. But yeah, it's just quite a large plain white desk and I love it. I mean, this is quite a small space, but for now it does the job, and it's quite... When I eventually get a permanent studio, I plan to actually decorate it and make it my own and put photos up and have my little inspiration boards and make it a bit more homely. But for now, honestly, this does the job really well, and these are everything that I use every day, and I'm pretty happy with this.
Okay, also really quickly wanted to note that this is what I'm doing at the moment is we're having an extension built, and I'm also only really living here temporarily. Can't say that word very well. So I'm moving around a lot. So literally what I bring with me is my desk and everything that's on the desk, and I just like move that around. But what I've also been doing a few times a week is trying to get myself out and about and working somewhere else. So like I've been going to a really nice coffee shop in town, or I've been going to a library, which is great because you don't have to buy loads of drinks. So yeah, and when I'm doing that, I literally just bring my laptop, my iPad, the chargers for both of them, and my hard drive. And that is it. So I can't do like every single thing that I work on, but I can still get on with something, and it's quite nice to get out of the space. And like anyone that's had builders know that it's really noisy, so it's sometimes very hard. Like even with headphones, it's hard to concentrate on anything you're doing. So yeah, I just wanted to add that really quickly. But thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video and you want to see more videos like this, then please like this video and subscribe. That would be brilliant. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.
Not